Yo, what's good, hot peppers? Today I want to talk about something that's very controversial, something that has been asked in my chat quite a lot. The question is, what game is better, Cold War or Modern Warfare? And this is honestly a very opinionated answer. Now, between both games, it all comes down to what you really truly enjoy the most. I personally will tell you right now that I enjoy Cold War way more than Modern Warfare, and I have a lot of reasons. And I feel like a lot of people enjoy Modern Warfare just because it's either one, it's their newest or first COD, or two, they're just not really ready to adjust to Cold War. Now, I know a lot of people say that Cold War is broken, but I do think that Modern Warfare is broken as well. And there's not a lot of things that people notice or even talk about. I really want to bring this upon daylight, and people are just mind blown how I enjoy Cold War more than Modern Warfare. Now, with Cold War, I enjoy this game a lot more because it has the old gen kill feed. The sniping is a little bit of a challenge. However, it can be easy in some scenarios. If you're hard scoping around corners, you know, then actually quite a lot of the maps are designed for sniping, and the maps are very, very close quarters. So it makes the game much more enjoyable for aggressive sniping because you have maps that are great for 6v6. Sometimes it could be slow, but that's like every lobby. That's like every single Call of Duty, right? But with Modern Warfare, on the other hand, you know, sniping is 1,000,000% faster, right? I think it's a very noob-friendly game. It's very easy to adjust to. I think sniping on that game is easy. Obviously, if you're using the Kar98, the SPR, the MK2, but nowadays, people actually don't consider those snipers, and people actually despise those snipers, or those marksman rifles, I should say. In the beginning of the year of Modern Warfare, a lot of people did not use AKES with the HDR. Everyone was using Kar98, MK2, because it was like, it felt like it was a go-to rifle to use, because there were so many people that were sweaties. I mean, there's obviously still sweaties on the game, but usually what happens is all the sweaties tend to play the newest COD. The same cycle repeats every year, right? And I say that with experience because I've been sniping for 11 years, so I know exactly how people think, and history is repeating itself as we speak right now. It's the same thing what's going on with Modern Warfare 2. People that didn't like BO1 ended up going back to Modern Warfare 2. And then Modern Warfare 3 came out, and then a lot of people went from Modern Warfare 2 to Modern Warfare 3. So I'm pretty sure it's going to be the same exact cycle that's going to be happening 10 years later, which is happening now. And now, obviously, we're in current present day where people are just not willing to give Cold War a chance, which is understandable because Cold War, the movement is not as efficient as it is in Modern Warfare. Like Modern Warfare, for an example, right? When you slide cancel, it's much more smoother. When you bunny hop, it's very efficient. Cold War, you're not able to do that. It feels like you kind of get that little stop in a sense, or not that long slide. And I also think that Cold War, a lot of people just don't know how to use the settings properly. I remember in the beginning of the year, a lot of people complained about how clunky the game feels. As soon as I brought out a settings video, a lot of people changed their minds, and a lot of people started playing it a little bit more. And then it just kind of like hit this dead end. And I think this dead end, what I mean by that is lack of content, and there was like not a lot of maps. However, it was weird to me because Modern Warfare in the beginning of the year, there was not a lot of 66 maps. In fact, those maps that were in the beginning of the year of Modern Warfare were just, I'm gonna be honest, they did not feel playable. They felt like, I felt like I was playing the same 3 to 4 maps, like Hackney Yard, Gunrunner. What was the other one I'm thinking about? Well, Vacant came around a little bit later. But I'm talking about like the original, you know, maps that came out, like Arclog Peak, Grozen Raid. I mean, sometimes even Gunrunner, you know, like those type of maps. I can't think of all of them on top of my head. But those maps, you play TDM, you play Domination, you're probably only averaging like 20, 30 kills because like the spawns was absolutely horrendous. I mean, terrible. Like it was so hard to enjoy. I'm not going to lie, as a content creator, I push myself. I'm the type of content creator that really tries to find ways to go around the struggles that makes the game hard, and you know, like just making sniping enjoyable for myself and finding ways to make it enjoyable for you guys as well, because that's what I do as a content creator, right? Even no matter how hard I was trying, the most I would be able to do was like 20, 40 kills. However, when Hardpoint came around, it was a lot easier to get, you know, 40 to 70, even 100 kills. But 100 kills wasn't really common compared to what it is in Cold War. Cold War, I feel like you can drop 40 kills in Domination, no problem. Sometimes even in TDM, if you obviously find the right lobby. But even if you did in Modern Warfare find the right lobby, it was still going to play slow because you didn't have that small range, or not small range, those small maps, you know, those close quarters. On top of that, there was nothing that you could do to be able to find enemies on the radar, or unless you had, you know, a headset to be able to sound whore everyone, or had a UAV. But even if you had a UAV, if they had ghosts, it was, you know, game over. And that's what it just felt like in Modern Warfare. I felt like that game was so hard to enjoy. Modern Warfare, I'm not gonna lie, it's a lot more enjoyable now than what it was in the beginning of the year, which is totally understandable because the game is, I would say, not released, but just basically finished, right? I mean, you got newer maps like Cheshire Park, the Kill House, which came out around like a year and a half or something like that. And then you got Vacant and, you know, all those great maps, you know, great maps you can play, a little bit of throwback. It's great and all, but it just like the balance between how the game flow is between both CODs, it's just, Cold War just has more of that fast-paced action, that aggressive sniping play style. And I will admit, Modern Warfare S&D sniping is a little bit more enjoyable because it's a fun, interesting challenge. You do get the satisfaction of getting headshot kills, you know, those long-range snipes and with the X50 with HDR, whatever. And, you know, those highlights that you guys see on YouTube from, like, you know, FaZe Kitty, Agony, Cody, and so on, so on. It built something in the community. It's a Modern Warfare type of game, so it's very modern. Cold War kind of brings you back to the old gen type of style. And I know a lot of people in the old gen community really enjoy Cold War more than Modern Warfare because Modern Warfare, it's like I said, it's a noob-friendly game. It just doesn't feel like, I mean, it does feel like Call of Duty, right? But the kill feed lasts 10 seconds. And if you're an old gen sniper in the community, you know that kill feed is the biggest thing of them all when it comes to montage clips and all that stuff. So, which is completely understandable why people like myself really enjoy Cold War. I'm not saying the kill feed, but it just gives you that old gen feel. So I figured, you know what, I wanted to talk about this and just share my thoughts. This is definitely a video that I usually don't do on my channel because usually on my channel, you guys know me, I just upload highlights. I kind of inform you guys with class setups, but I figured, you know what, I think today we need to talk about Cold War sniping versus Modern Warfare sniping. So on that note, guys, if you did enjoy the video, be sure to drop a like and subscribe if you guys are new. And do me a quick favor too, man. I want to hear you guys' opinion in the comments. Tell me, what do you guys enjoy more, Cold War sniping or Modern Warfare sniping? Like, what makes you enjoy the game more? Is it because Modern Warfare sniping is faster or is easier, or Cold War sniping is just smoother, or is it a skill-based matchmaking? And also, one thing I also did forget to mention, skill-based matchmaking. I heard it was the same exact thing. And Modern Warfare, according to what I've heard, was that they had a lot of time before COVID happened. And now that, you know, the pandemic and stuff like that was going on, that's when Black Ops Cold War was being developed. So it's kind of like an unfinished game, which is completely understandable why people say that. And right now, I don't know, it just feels like it's going the same pace as it was in the beginning of the Modern Warfare. But I'm done ranting, I'm done going on, dragging you guys on. Once again, let me know down in the comments below what you guys enjoy more, Modern Warfare or Cold War sniping. You guys take care and have a wonderful day. I'll see you guys in the next video.